with African runners throughout his career. So, round of applause, please.
Thanks, Jim, and congratulations on everybody who come along tonight. It's a great cause. Always found distance runners look after their own very well indeed, so we've actually continued the pattern in my faith in distance running. As to the Kenyans, I found out about the Kenyans. I discovered the first really good Kenyan was a guy called Kipkino, who competed against me in 1962 in the Commonwealth Games. And then in 64 he got better, and in 65 he and I broke a few world records. I broke them, and he broke mine, and then I broke his, and so on. And in the end we competed against each other. I think over my 8 years from 62 to 70, we competed against him 55 times. He won 28, I won 27. But he won the good ones. He won the gold medals in the Olympics in all sorts of areas. He won them in the 1500s and steeplechases. He was just a remarkable athlete. And the Kenyans actually, as everybody knows, the Kenyans, the Ethiopians, especially, they've got this background of the altitude. The thing that I suppose we're talking about the records in breaking the world record. I hold one world record at the present time, and that is I still hold the most number of 5,000 metre runs under 14 minutes. 187 times, and the closest is one of the Kenyans, who's done 75. He's retired now, so he won't be so anyway, for a while, but it's phenomenal, really. I mean, I've always believed that a top distance runner has to have a couple of elements making in his makeup, or her makeup. The first one is that he has to have been very, very wise in the way he's chosen his parents. He has to look at the genetic blending of the parents, because there's no doubt there is a natural genetic gift that comes through the people that you cannot emulate, no matter all the training in the world. Just because you're Kenyan doesn't mean you say you're going to be a good distance runner. You still have to have the ancestry to become a good distance runner. You've got a better chance, but it's not there. The other one is the first, actually, the parents also play a big part of this, but others might. It's the first 7 years. There's an old Jesuit saying, give me the boy until he is 7, and I shall give you the man. And it's very true. It's really what you do in the first 7 years. What kids do, it's the work ethic that they inherit, that they start to develop in that time. And the Kenyans, in my days, and what we did naturally, we ran to school, we ran back to school, we weren't allowed to play football in the street, so we had to run to the nearest park to play football and then come back and run back again. And we just loved running. My brother and I just loved running. We ran everywhere. And the Kenyans were very similar to this. They ran to school and they ran back. It's just this innate training comes through before you know you're training. It's called play, but it comes through. And you can't force kids to do it. It has to come through the natural. It has to be that inclination. At the present time, I've just got some statistics out to show you how much the Kenyans have developed. There was one Kenyan in the 1956 Olympics, came 7th in the 5,000 metres. One. Biba Bakula came through as an Ethiopian in 1964 and ran so well. Everyone remembers him running bare feet and that big way. And running that wonderful marathon to the 1960 run. I raced against Biba Bakula in the 64 marathon. I was over there running the 5,000 and the 10,000, but because no one else had put their name down for the marathon, and I'd won the Australian Championship, I put myself down as well. I would have already competed in the heat and final 5 and the 10, so I might as well do something the rest of the day. So my marathon, I'm going to see how the kill went. And a guy called Jimmy Hogan and I, Jimmy was later in '68 European champion marathon. And way back in '64, this was one of his early marathons. He was Irishman. But we went out, we thought reasonably, but it ended up going out pretty quickly. And we turned in just over 2 minutes. So it was at that stage, the record at that stage was 2 hours 14 for the full marathon. We're ahead of world records by a fair bit. And the guy behind us was Bibi McKillop. And in fact, Bibi had been rumoured that he had 6 weeks before had gone through an operation for his appendix and had it removed. We thought he might have been very fit. So when we were running along, and Jim, when you're in front of a marathon, at early stages it's very easy. You chatter and talk and swap drinks and all that sort of thing while you're moving along. It helps pass the time. And the marathon in Tokyo was an out and back marathon, so we went out with these crowds all the way back. Marathon running was a favourite of the Japanese anyway. It was Japanese runner supposed to be one of the favourites, but he didn't run all that well. Bibi came up at about 10k. We went through the 10k, as I remember, in 29 and a half. And Bibi surged on 10k, the marathon, gone through in 29 and a half. That's much faster than world record pace. And Bibi started surging. And so we sort of ran along, hang on to him, and then he dropped back. And we thought he'd disappeared. And Jimmy and I were talking, we said, he must have had an appendix operation. Sort of gone off that easily. And then just before half time, he appeared again halfway, went past us. And my wife and a walker called Noel Freeman were following the race. You could do that by getting in and out of the train that ran along the side of the road, and which the first half of the marathon was on. And they would sort of call and see you and then jump back in as you went past and get to catch the train further on and see it again. And they mentioned that Bibi, in fact, had been within a yard of us, but he was moving so silently and breathing so silently that we didn't sense he was there. And normally you would sense people are there. You have to see they're there, you sense they're there. But he was just so silent. It was just such a breeze for him. And then he took off. And I said, I'm not going to go with that, Jim. So Jim took off after him. I met Jim at the 17-mile mark at the side of the gutter. And I sat with him for a while and said, yeah, I'm going to finish this, mate. So I sort of shrugged it on. I'd never been able to run a marathon like Michael all the way. I had to stop. At my point, I had to stop without everyone seeing. I was still around 4th, 5th position. Gradually, people going past me. And there was another Kenyan coming. And towards the end, near the stadium, you could actually, it was pretty bendy, the road. You go around corners and things. So I used to run when he could see me. Then once I turned the corner, I walked for a while. And then I'd turn off again, waiting for him, judging and then racing again. And he didn't make any ground up on me, so he finished, I think, 6th and 7th or something. But it was that's really the period of the Kenyans. But just tell you where they are right now, what they've come to. I think it was measured that the top 80 or 90 Kenyans have run faster 5,000 this year. All different people have run faster than our best 5,000 metre run, Clarke this year. But if you look at the number of sub-13 5,000 metres I'm talking about that have been run in history, there's been 82 sub-5,000 metres run since the first was run in, I think, about 1959 by Sedawita. It has to be after that, 1987, by Sedawita from Morocco. But the number that have been run is 82. 69 of those have been run by Kenyans or Ethiopians. That's 84% of the top runners, the top 13 runners. 40 from Kenya, 19 from Ethiopia, 8 from Morocco, 6 from USA, 2 from Uganda, 1 from Germany, 1 from Belgium, 1 from Algeria, 1 from Australia, and so on. Another couple of countries. If you want to take the 10,000 metres under 27 minutes now, my record I broke, I took it just on a minute off the record, world record, when I was running, and got it down to 27:39. They're now got down a minute faster than that, and they're under 27 minutes. But there's been 46 under 27 minutes, of which 29 are Kenyans, 8 Ethiopians, and so on. In other words, 80% of the runs, the fastest runs in the 10,000 metres, and 84% of the fastest runs in the 5,000 metres have come from Kenya or Ethiopia. There's something in the water. It's mainly the altitude, I can assure you. If you're good and you develop up there with the wonderful ability to absorb oxygen that gives you, because of the lack of oxygen in the altitude, coming in at sea level, you've got this tremendous advantage. It's around about a 1 to 2% advantage, which is a long way, 10,000 metres to make the difference between losing or winning or coming about 20th and 30th. And it's something we have to face, something everybody has to face, and you have to decide whether to go with them or not go with them, because you know what they can do. And fortunately, they used to run together quite often and taking turns to lead, but it's now become so competitive, and the money that's available so great that we've got different managers, and they don't want to help each other anymore near as much. The old days they were told. In '68 in Mexico City, Kino won the 1500, but Ben Duchamp was running better than him, but he was told to pace Kino. He was told he had to get out and pace Ryan. Jim Ryan was the biggest threat to him from America. He had to pace, make it a very fast pace so that the altitude would count, and really sacrificed himself for Kino. Duchamp never forgave him, he never spoke to Kino again. But that was the instruction of the team. That doesn't happen anymore. They don't get those instructions anymore. They train together, often in batches and in stables, but you can see that they almost run for each other, and they really committed a hurry-cari in both the 5 and the 10, not helping each other and setting it up for one of the winners when they come through. So we've seen that happens in Ethiopia, this story's about, but you could almost put it into Kenya and or Ethiopia. Both come from altitude, both have a wonderful heritage of running with their tribes. They're not like our indigenous people. I know the Deacons Tower reckons that our indigenous people will one day become good runners. They won't. Their heritage is not there. They haven't got the heritage of these people just because they look like them. They look like them. They've got lanky legs and things. Doesn't make them Kenyans or Ethiopians.